or Mason here, back with another YouTube video, and today I'm be telling you guys a story on um, this girl, and she was just pure psycho. Okay, today, or back when we dated, I dated this girl. Let's give her name her Sarah. Okay, me and Sarah, we you know, in your 7th grade, you're on social media a lot, and uh, you just find people on there. You're like, okay, let's hang out and start dating and stuff like that. So what happened was, is one day my cousin was having a birthday party. So I was like, okay, come to Skate Town. All right, she was having a birthday party, and she's like, I was like, okay, well, Sarah, come over to the birthday party and we'll hang out. It was at a skating rink, so it was pretty public, and we hung out. And then after that, I had while we were hanging out, my buddy stayed the night with me previously before. Let's give him a name, Carl. Okay, so as me and Sarah were dating, we dated for almost a year. She lived 45 minutes away, and I was young at the time, so I couldn't, drive over to her house and stuff like that. So me and Carl were just hanging out and stuff, chilling. We played a lot of video games back then, like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, stuff like that.
Eliminate all hostiles.
And so we okay, let's say a year goes by. All right. Well, Sarah was hanging out with Carl's sisters because they like knew each other through school and stuff. Well, so they got really close and stuff like that, which made no sense. So they'd talk, and I would be at my house, stuff like that. And I didn't know that she went over there, and I thought everything was all good. But then what I thought, somebody was, something was cheating. So what happened was, since she lived 45 minutes away, I didn't feel like wasting my family's gas to go to her house, and her dad was just a psycho. So, okay, so after I got down about a year dating her, not really dating, but boyfriend, girlfriend shit, I broke up with her. And so after that, I didn't talk to Carl for a while, because I mean, what do you do? He would lose his mic for his Xbox. And so we just never talked for a while. And so I just didn't stop hanging out with him. So then Sarah, I looked up on Carl's Instagram and stuff like that, and I reckon they were dating. And so I asked him about it, I confronted him about it, and he was like, blah blah blah, this and that. Well, when you're younger like that, you're chunky. I was like, you're dumb bitch, and like, I was talking to Carl. I was like, you don't hang out with your fucking best friend's girlfriend. Like, you just don't do that. It's just a bro code. Okay, so then I was mad about that because he was my best friend since we were like 9. He just like backstabbed me, and so I was like, that's fucked up. Well, after they were dating for about almost a year, I believe, I'm not sure exactly how long they were dating. Lordy. After they stopped dating, because he thought she was a psycho too, then she called me fat because I called her a whore and stuff like that. Like, I was going out at Carl for it. And so yeah, so that went on by. They quit dating. And so she was mad about it, and they had, when you're dating somebody, you would want to do more than just kiss them. So I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about. So that went on, and they, she confronted him and was like, hey, I'm pregnant. And he was over at my house at the time, and he was just like, what? He was shocked. So her friend, Sarah's friend, texted me and was like, hey, she's going to some bridge in California to take her life. And so we were like freaking out because like, you don't joke around stuff like that. And like, she said she was pregnant, and he was worried about that, and then you don't really want somebody to lose their life. And so we were just like worried and stuff. So we were like, oh, okay, where's she at? And, and we were just like worried about that. And then Carl was worried about his mom figuring all this out because we didn't know that it was real. But you know, in an ultrasound picture, it shows their name, and we didn't see that part. Okay, so we were curious, and then her friend texted us what happened with her, and so we were texting Sarah at the same time, and she said she won't have her phone on her because she was like driving and going like on planes and shit, and we figured out that when this really happened, her friend texted us and said, hey, like this is all fake and stuff, or she's doing it for attention, and we're just like, you can get in very serious trouble with that, like we can go to the law with that and take you to court and stuff like that. We were like little and we didn't know much, so I mean that's some serious stuff. And so we were like, okay, so this like we asked her friend if she's actually pregnant, and she was like, I'm not sure about that though. And Sarah was like, oh well, she's lying, she's a horrible friend, blah blah blah, this and that. And Carl was just scared that she actually was, so we just went on with life, and then we just realized, oh, okay, that none of this happened. Well, her friend texted us back and said that they found her at the airport. Her parents found her at the airport and took her home. And her friend was staying the night with her, Sarah's friend, and said that she went and took a bath after they got home. And they found her in the bathtub with slit wrist and took pills and to make her like OD. Well, all that was nothing but a lie, so pretty much it was just a waste of time and stupid, like who would joke about that? That's just psychotic. I don't know. Well, if you can be somebody that in your life, just ignore them. You know, knock those people out of your not life. Currently, me and Carl quit being friends because he's taken wrong paths. So, find good friends. You are responsible for yourself, and I am very sad that if you have lost anybody trying to hurt themselves or anything like that. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Comment other games that you would want in the future, like more games besides just Rainbow and PUBG. Don't forget to subscribe, put the bell notifications on. I'll see you in the next one. Guys, don't forget to game on.